Hey everyone, Sean Lottom here with 3HourRealEstateAgent.com, where we help agents generate more leads, more sales, and more profits so that they can grow their business and ultimately have some more freedom in their life. Today's weekly video strategy session is what I call Rack the Shotgun with For Sale by Owners. Quick story, reading the book Perry Marshall, 80-20 of Sales and Marketing, highly recommend it to everybody. It talks about racking the shotgun. And the story is there was a professional gambler and an amateur, and he went to the professional and said, hey, can you teach me a thing or two about gambling? He said, sure, we'll go to the casino. The guy packs a shotgun in his jacket. They go to the casino, they sit down at a poker table, and the professional says, all I need you to do is observe the room and observe who knows what this sounds like. So he takes the shotgun, puts it under the table, and he racks it. And the amateur takes a notice of the room, and 10 out of the 50 people know what that shotgun sounds like. So the amateur said, what's the lesson here? And the lesson of racking the shotgun is, he said, all the people that knew what the shotgun sounded like, those are the guys you don't want to play poker with. The other 40 that doesn't know what it sounds like, they're easy wins, right? So they're marks. And what we want to do here with racking the shotgun with For Sale by Owners is ask some questions where they disqualify themselves as quickly as possible, so we're only left over with the easy wins. Now, these 4 questions come via Haas Pratt's Listing Boss and Mr. J. Kinder. So the first question I would recommend asking any For Sale by Owner is, number 1, Mr. or Mrs. For Sale by Owner, if I was able to bring you a buyer willing to pay your price and settle in a time frame acceptable to you, would you pay me a 3% commission? So the first question is whether or not any sort of commission is on the table. And if they say yes, we definitely pay a 3% commission. The good news is you wouldn't be wasting your time if you might have a buyer, and now we've just got an agreement for, almost half of the listing commission. If they say no, the buyer should pay you, we're not paying any commissions, we'll never pay commissions, disqualified themselves, I can't afford to spend any time, energy, money, capital, anything on them, because they're dead to me, as Mr. Wonderful would say. So the second question, if they are willing to pay a commission, we move on to number 2. If they're not, it's squashed. Wish them the best and get off the phone. So number 2 is if they're willing to agree to a commission, number 2, we say, great. How long before you start to explore some other options? So we want to know their time frame and whether or not they're open to exploring other options. So if they say, in 30 days, we might be exploring other options, or 60, or they say, hey, if we don't sell on our own, we're staying here forever. I want to know when and if they're open to exploring other options, so when I follow up with them, I'm going to always key in on this time. So if I'm at day 30 and they said 45, I'm going to remind them that they were going to explore other options at day 45. So are they willing to pay a commission? When and if are they open to other options? And number 3, Mr. or Mrs. For Sale by Owner, when in 45 days you are open to exploring other options, are you open to interviewing some aggressive marketing agents, or do you feel committed to someone already? So we need to know whether or not they are committed and feel like they have to list with somebody from church or a friend or a referral. A lot of people out there are committed if they were to put their home on the market. So we need to know if they're open to interviewing some aggressive agents or not. And then the 4th question, if they answer these correctly, is we tell them, hey, we work with some professional home buyers and investors. They buy a lot of homes, but they look for, a discount because they're an investor and they have to get a return on their investment, but they pay cash. And this is what I got from Jay Kinder. He says, if a cash buyer were to come in to buy your house right now, what's the best you could do on price? And depending on how they answer that, will tell you a lot about the equity in their home and how negotiable they are on the price that they have, on Craigslist or on the flyer, whatever the case may be. So this is how we try to disqualify for sale by owners as quickly as possible, so we don't spend time and money and energy on people that aren't easy wins. So if they're willing to pay a commission, at least 3% for a buyer, they're open to exploring other options at a reasonable time frame, and that job is open to be interviewed, because that's all we're really asking for, is to interview for the job. And then last but not least, they have some room to sell because they may be overpriced, or commission and seller help, whatever the case may be. But asking the investor cash question gives us a great idea of whether or not they have some wiggle room. And the easy wins, the numbers are, once you enter into a relationship with an easy win, you should be able to see it closing 1 out of every 5 relationships. Thanks for watching the video. And if you're interested in setting up a one-on-one strategy session with either myself or my partner who sells over 400 homes a year, you can click the link below and fill out the form, and we can get a strategy session if you're looking for a little bit of help to create some breakthroughs in your business. So hope the information serves you. Make it a great week, and let's go grow your business.